Welcome, families, friends, faculty, and students. I'm Kristen Hexter, the Middle School Assistant Principal of Academics. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the 2026 Grade 8 promotion. J.R.R. Tolkien wrote, "Little by little, one travels far." Middle school is often a journey of small moments. Rarely is growth found in a single achievement. More often, it comes from overcoming challenges, building friendships, finding your voice, and discovering passions that day by day help shape who you are becoming. Throughout those experiences, our students have learned the importance of contributing to something larger than themselves through both service and community. As we look to our grade 8 students, it is clear just how far they've traveled. Today is a celebration of our students, but it is also a chance to acknowledge those who have supported them along the way. So please join me in recognizing the middle school faculty and staff for their role they have played in shaping the young people before us today. And now it's my honor to present the grade 8 students of 2026 as we celebrate their accomplishments and look ahead to the next chapter of their journeys.
Good afternoon. Please join me in the word of prayer. Deuteronomy 31:8. The Lord himself goes before you and will be with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Dear God, we thank you that you're a God of our yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We thank you for this wonderful afternoon as we recognize your footsteps in every part of the journey that has brought the students on this stage to this meaningful promotion service. We thank you for the sacrifices of parents, teachers, and mentors who have walked alongside these students through the highs and lows of adolescence, empowering them to carefully but confidently walk this important stage of life. From every presentation given today to every picture we take, may this day be a celebration of everyone's effort and contribution. As the students transition to high school, let students be reminded of your footsteps who will go before them, with them, and after them with the great love shown on the cross and resurrection. With that foundation, we pray that you will do wonderful things through them according to the unique and beautiful way they have been created in your image. We thank you for what you have done and for what you will continue to do through these soon-to-be ninth graders. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is my job to say a few congratulatory remarks. Let me congratulate our middle school on how smart they look. I've never seen so many shiny shoes in a long time. And those brave girls in those high heels, you must be mad. Before I do say a few words, can I just say thank you to parents and friends and grandparents for coming out? One of the things I love about this school, one of the things I love about this country is this ability to honour the importance of milestones, and the fact that you come out in such numbers to support your children is very, very inspiring. So thank you for doing that. Welcome to this special occasion as we celebrate the graduation of our grade 8 students. This evening is an opportunity to recognise a remarkable group of young people who have grown not only academically but also in character, confidence and compassion in their time in the middle school and in Key Stage 3. As they prepare to move on to high school here at SFS and to schools around the world, we celebrate all that they have achieved and all that lies ahead for each and every one. Each has got a separate journey. Each has got an opportunity to make their mark in the world. That's what we're celebrating this afternoon. But I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge the leadership of Justin Smith. For the past 12 years, Justin has led our middle school with dedication, wisdom, and an unwavering commitment to students. Under his leadership, a culture of care, connection, and belonging, the school has flourished, a place where young people are known, supported, challenged, and encouraged to become their very best selves. We are deeply, deeply grateful for his leadership and for the outstanding work of the entire middle school team. That sounded like it was a sort of speech that he was going somewhere, but he's not, so just don't worry. Our thanks also go to the talented teachers who inspire learning every single day, the counsellors and support staff who care so deeply for our students, and the many staff members whose contributions often happen behind the scenes but are essential to the life of our school. Even putting together something like this, all that, the tiny things that happen to make it a special, special occasion. To the parents and families, thank you. Thank you for your partnership. Thank you for your encouragement, and thank you for your trust. Your support has been vital, a vital part of your children's journey. And finally, to our grade 8 students, we celebrate you. You have brought energy, curiosity, kindness, and leadership to our community. You leave middle school with memories, friendships, and experiences that will stay with you for a lifetime. We are proud of all of you. We are proud of each of you for all that you've accomplished, and we are excited to see the impact you will make in the years ahead. Congratulations, class of 2030. Sounds a long time away, but it really, really isn't. And we wish you every success as you begin the next chapter of your journey. Good luck and God bless.
The Wellington Tang Mathematics Award is presented annually to the 8th grader who is considered the best overall math student. It is given in honor and memory of Wellington Tang, a Chinese-American boy and SFS student who died tragically at the end of his 8th grade year in 1957. At that time, his parents presented the award in memory of their son, who had outstanding ability in mathematics. It has been awarded almost every year since 1957 and is now the oldest award at Seoul Foreign School. The award given by the Tangs is represented by this sterling silver cup, which is kept in the middle school office, and until 1989, the names of the awardees were engraved at the cup itself. But now they are listed on the plaque in the middle school atrium. Seated before us is an incredible group of diligent, innovative, and resourceful mathematicians. It was a joy to teach and interact with each of them, making it even more difficult to choose this year's award recipient. Here are a few personal traits of this mathematician. They consistently among the first to step forward and offer help, whether it's in math or any class. They greet every teacher with a warm, genuine smile that brightens up each room. They possess a deep love and authenticity of mathematics that fuels ongoing curiosity and independent growth, doing extra on their own accord. This person demonstrated exceptional commitment by representing our community at Math Counts in Beijing this year. It gives me great pleasure to present the 2026 Wellington Tang Mathematics Award to Yebin Sun. Yebin.
We'll give it to you.
It is my pleasure to present the next award for academic achievement. This award recognizes a student that has demonstrated the highest level of academic achievement during their 3 years in middle school. This recognition is based on the achievement across all MYP courses and reflects not only academic excellence, but also consistent effort, persistence, and commitment to learning over time. To be eligible, the students must have attended SFS middle school for all 3 years. As we celebrate this graduating class, it is my honor to recognize a student that has sustained achievement and commitment to learning that has set them apart throughout their middle school years. Congratulations to this year's recipient of the Middle School Academic Achievement Award, Jenna Kim.
Seoul Foreign Middle School Award. This award is given by the middle school faculty to the student who has, in the opinion of the faculty, contributed the most to the life of the school. It is the highest honor given in the middle school, and it is an honor to receive. The student receiving the award must have been enrolled in 8th grade at SFS the entire year, have a good attitude, exhibit a high degree of school spirit, relate well to fellow students of all social and cultural groups, relate well to teachers and administrators, be a good representative of Seoul Foreign School, be involved in extracurricular activities, display good manners, and be a positive role model for other students, have a responsible attitude towards academics and acceptable grades. They need to serve others and display personal integrity. I'd like to recognize the finalists for the Middle School Award and have them stand at this time. Zoe Allen, Sahana Iyer. Yep, Zoe, stand up. Sahana, stay standing, stay standing. Brian Lee and Yebin Sun. So these are our finalists. Thank you. You can be seated. Thank you. So of those 4, 1 will be receiving this award. The following are descriptions written by the middle school faculty of this year's recipient. This student is always kind and accepting of others. This student is well-rounded, humble, and a natural leader. 3 words that come to mind when I think of this student: balanced, thoughtful, and kind. This student is very coachable, loves to get feedback, and works very hard at everything they attempt. This student includes everyone and has a genuine connection with peers, teachers, and staff. This student's kindness is authentic, and you can tell they truly care for other people. This student is friends with everyone, and I have never once heard a student complain or say something negative about them. This student is involved in so many different activities at school, yet never misses a deadline or shows that it's all too much. And amidst it all, this student never fails to say good morning and thank a teacher after a lesson. This student is an active member of our middle school community and leads with humility. So often, this student had opportunities to flaunt their achievements and success and never did. Instead, this student always thinks of others first. This student is one of the more balanced students I have ever taught, excellent in class, working hard and achieving a high academic standard, while also being collaborative and communicative with a good sense of humor. The student is caring towards peers, a risk taker in class, and a great communicator, all while being an athlete, a dancer, and interested in STEM. My fondest memory of this student was undoubtedly during the 7th grade trip to Murinay. Our return buses were 2 hours late, and about 50 students were left sitting on a step waiting for the bus to arrive. I pulled this student out of the crowd, taught him the choreography to the old K-pop song Candy by Hot, and in just one run-through, he mastered the entire thing. We played the song over a speaker, and the two of us danced to a crowd of tired and weary peers. Any other student would have been too shy, too tired, and too scared to do it. But this student realized this small act would lift everyone's spirits. I am happy to announce this year's middle school award recipient, Brian Lee.
Here you go, buddy.
Good afternoon, parents, faculty, and most importantly, the remarkable individuals sitting behind me today, the middle school class of 2026. When I was first asked to speak tonight, I immediately wondered, what on earth can I say that will capture our middle school journey? But I quickly realized that that perhaps was not the point. There is no way that a 3-minute speech can fully capture 3 years of forgotten locker combinations, awkward growth spurts, questionable fashion choices, and the absolute trauma of the dress code. What I can do, however, is reflect on what I believe we have learned together. I'd like to take you back to a recent memory of mine. Just 2 weeks ago, I was standing in the crowded atrium before school starts. I was surrounded by the unmistakable sound of video games at full volume. And in those few moments before school started, I looked at a group of 6th graders, and I wondered, when on earth did they become so small? It seemed like only yesterday when we first crossed the threshold of this middle school, staring up at the 8th graders as if they were giants. We arrived 3 years ago as fragmented sketches of people still clinging on to our childhood innocence. We were walking anxiety blankets, desperately attempting to mold ourselves into whatever shape would grant us acceptance. We were replicas of what we thought we should be, navigating these halls with a fragile, guarded trepidation. But as time passed, it not only allowed us to grow taller, but it also forced us to grow deeper. Middle school is often dismissed as simply a transitional bridge. but let's be honest, it's not only incredibly important, it's also incredibly chaotic. It was a period defined by struggles, from trying to figure out the complicated MYP system to trying to discover who we are, even when nobody was watching us. We endured the sting of shifting friendships, the sudden panic of realizing we only have one class to finish 4 science stations, and the mystery of trying to guess our math grades based on a rubric that read like an ancient riddle. We spent late nights doing homework and doom scrolling when we should have been doing homework. But somewhere in all of this chaos, the invisible walls that many of us had built around ourselves began to crumble. I've watched all of us learn so much, not only in our classes, but about ourselves as well. We are all such different people than we were when we first stepped into this building, whether that be 3 years ago or just a few months. Whether you realize it or not, I know that all of us have grown academically, socially, emotionally, everything. And that is something we all should be incredibly proud of. We did not just grow independently, we grew together, weaving our separate lives into a single middle school journey of shared resilience and shared procrastination. Now, a sense of finality hangs above us. This is one of the last times we will all be together as a single collective. The lockers we shoved our books into, the classrooms we daydreamed in, they'll soon belong to strangers. And as much as many of us may hate to admit it, everything must come to an end. I hope with all of my heart that each and every one of you are able to cherish our positive memories and look upon these years with fondness, despite the hardships you may have faced. Ahead of us lies the vast, intimidating expanse of high school. We will undoubtedly face new and complex challenges. But as we step forward into that unfamiliar terrain, it is my hope that we are able to carry with us the lessons that middle school has taught us, and more importantly, the unique individuals that middle school has made us. Be compassionate, curious, courageous, and most importantly, be yourself. The world needs your personality, not a copy of someone else's. Though many of us are setting out on our own adventures next year, we will always share and cherish the memories that these years have given us. Congratulations, middle school class of 2026. We did it.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, staff, and family. When I was first asked to speak today, I thought, this will be easy. I love to talk. Even during those serious conversations where the teacher was standing at the front of the class, I would look around and whisper the wittiest joke I could think of to one of my friends, resulting in us looking completely deranged as we tried to hold in our laughter. However, the more and more I thought about what I would say up here, the more I realized how difficult it would be to put each and every one of our experiences into a few paragraphs. But I've tried my best, and instead I've come up with 2 words: change and growth. This last year especially has been a year of change for all of us, whether you were here in the middle school last year, whether you came over from the British school during the merge, or whether you joined us from somewhere else. We all met new people and encountered new challenges, whether it was making new friends, finding classes, or choosing what you wanted to have for lunch. As someone who came over from the British school at the start of this year, I remember my first day at the middle school very vividly. And whilst it may be more recent than the vast majority of you guys here, I'm sure you can relate to the overwhelming stress of trying to find your way around without getting lost, figuring out who to hang out with, which bathrooms were the least stinkiest, and how on earth the MYP grading system worked. Those little struggles have brought us together more than we could ever have imagined, the shared experiences serving as a glue connecting us all together. Some of the most important moments in our lives happen because things change. And today, this event, the promotion, is a celebration of our change and growth throughout our time here at Seoul Foreign Middle School. The strange thing is, we don't always welcome change. We like knowing what's coming next. We like things to stay familiar. But without change, we would never learn. Without change, we would never improve. And without change, we would never become the people we are today. And here we are now, standing on the edge of another big change. Soon, we will all move on to new challenges, whether that be in Seoul Foreign High School or somewhere else. New classrooms, new opportunities, new expectations, and new experiences await us. The future may seem unknown, but if middle school has taught us anything, it is that we are capable of adapting. We have already done it before. We entered middle school as students wondering if we could ever adapt to the changes from our previous environments. And today, we leave as graduates ready for whatever comes next. Now, one change we are all comfortable with is the daily change in the lunch menu. We expect it, adapt to it, and sometimes even look forward to it. For me, food has been a massive part of this journey. I love food. And now, since I have a bit of time, I want to share something that has had an impact on all of us, school food. My favorite school lunch this year, I'm sure has been the same for others, has been the chashu ramen, despite the massive lines one has to endure to get it. The springy, chewy noodles with a warm, comforting broth, with pieces of fall-apart, savory chashu, amazing. Now, the reason I bring this up is because life is like a bowl of noodles. Stay with me here. The noodles symbolize all the time you have. You get so excited, you dig in. And the first time you stop to breathe, you notice half the bowl's already gone. This year was the same, as we were all so excited for this new journey, bursting with energy for the first day of school, first sports tryouts and assessments. And before we knew it, it was Christmas, with all of our music concerts. And then, before you realize, you finish the whole bowl, and all that's left is the broth. Our school year now comes to a close, and with it, our last middle school year. All we're left with now are the memories, and maybe they're the best part. Before I end, I want to say a huge thank you to Mr. Smith and the English department for giving me the amazing opportunity to speak in front of all of you today. I remember sitting on a stage 3 years ago, watching one of the British school head students deliver a speech at my primary school promotion ceremony. At that moment, I thought to myself, I want to do that one day. Standing here now, before moving on to high school, I am truly grateful for the opportunity to make that dream a reality. I want to spread this gratitude to all of our teachers and parents who have helped us throughout our middle school journey, helping us to learn and improve. Your support has helped us grow both as people and as students. And we're truly grateful for everything you've done. Isaac Newton once said, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." Today, I would like to thank each and every one of you here for being those giants, whose guidance and support have helped us reach this milestone. And of course, a huge thank you to the middle school class of 2026. It has been an honor to share this journey with all of you and to create memories that will stay with us long after today. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for pushing each other forward. Thank you, middle school class of 2026.
This is a reading from Psalm 133, verse 1. How good and pleasant it is when all of God's people live together in unity. The Stick Together Families by Edgar A. Guest. The Stick Together families are happier by far than the brothers and the sisters who take separate highways are. The gladdest people living are the wholesome folks who make a circle at the fireside that no power but death can break. And the finest of conventions ever held beneath the sun are the little family gatherings when the busy day is done. There are rich folks, there are poor folks who imagine they're wise, and they're very quick to shatter all their little family ties. Each goes searching after pleasure in his own selected way, each with strangers like to wander, and with strangers like to play. But it's bitterness they harvest, and it's empty joy they find, for the children that are wisest are the stick-together kind. There are some who seem to fancy that for gladness they must roam, that for smiles that are the brightest, they must wander far from home. That a strange friend is a true friend, and that they travel far away astray, they waste their lives striving for a joy that's far away. But the gladdest sort of people, when the busy day is done, are the brothers and the sisters who together share their fun. It's the stick-together family that wins the joys of earth, that hears the sweetest music and that finds the finest mirth. It's the old home roof that shelters all the charm that life can give. And there you find the gladdest playground, the happiest place to live. And oh, weary, wandering brother, if contentment you would win, come back onto the fireside and be comrade with your kin.
Proud parents and family members, dedicated faculty and staff, esteemed guests, and most importantly, the focus of our celebration, our 8th graders. Welcome. What a truly momentous occasion this is. I want to begin by thanking our parents and our child's parents away from home, our faculty, for your unwavering commitment and support throughout this journey. Our partnership helped create the type of bond and support described in the poem Renee read to us a few moments ago. And to our 8th graders, you're the reason we're here. Congratulations and well done. We are all proud to celebrate you today. A year ago, in the spring of 2025, some students and parents here with us today were worried, fearful, and in some cases angry about the merging of Key Stage 3 in middle school. While SFS made efforts to reassure and prepare our students and the community for this change, there was tension about what the year would hold. We were blending two distinct communities, each with its own culture and traditions, and the tension at the beginning of the year lay in the unknown. What would the year be like? How would these two communities, as well as our new students entering the middle school, get along? Some of you wondered, would I fit in? Would I like the middle school? There were so many questions that would only be answered through experiencing the school year itself. As I reflected on this past school year while preparing this address, I was drawn to an analogy from my youth. The analogy was to a popular TV show in the 70s that had this catchy title song. Now, I won't sing it to you, but here are the words. Here's a story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother, the youngest one in curls. It's a story of a man named Brady who was busy with 3 boys of his own. There were 4 men living all together, yet they were all alone. Till one day when this lady met this fellow, and they knew that it was much more than a hunch, that this group must somehow form a family, and that's the way they all became the Brady Bunch. Growing up in the 80s, I watched reruns of the Brady Bunch. During its time, the show was considered quite progressive to address the idea of a blended family. While I didn't know it at the time, this is where I was first introduced to the concept. By watching the show, I learned about the resentment, awkward adjustments, growing pains, and eventual bonds that can be part of a blended family. When thinking about this school year, the parallels between a blended family and our 8th grade class just hit me, and I thought to myself, are we the Brady Bunch? Just as two families merge under one roof, our rising 8th graders welcome the Key Stage 3 students into the fold. In the beginning, there were some feelings of resentment about having to come together and fear of the unknown. But after a few weeks of school, those feelings began to fade. As with any blended family, it takes time to come together and truly get to know each other. It requires blending old traditions and creating new ones. For us, old traditions like Monday announcements and leading by example stayed, while new traditions of community engagement, which was born from the middle school British School Social Leaders Program, it was born from the British School Social Leaders Program, and our very special schedules were also part of our new reality. The blending of old and new allowed us to form a new identity, one that we could all buy into. As the year unfolded, friendship lines began to blur, and new friendships and groups formed. The mixing of the groups and the blending of friends allowed us to further develop our identity in our new 8th grade family. Doing school life together, with its ups, its downs, and its challenges, began to build the bonds of our new family. As we heard from Sahana and Dial, our students' shared experiences strengthened their bond. Your end-of-year trip to Jeju brought you even closer. For many, it was a culminating experience that you won't soon forget, a memory with your 8th grade family that you'll take with you, one that you can reminisce about years later. And then there is this ceremony and the dinner dance yet to come, which will create more memories and experiences that will draw us closer together. Edgar A. Guest, a British-born American poet who became known as the people's poet for his sentimental, optimistic poems about everyday life, writes about the profound joy found in close-knit families in his poem, The Stick-Together Families. 8th grade class of 2026, it's my assertion that you've become your own stick-together family through your experiences this year. However, to be fully transparent, our 8th grade family is just like all families, meaning things aren't always perfect. Disagreements and squabbles between friends still happened. Feelings were hurt, and some friendships were broken. Other times, tears were shed, apologies made, and bonds were mended. Navigating these challenges brings to mind the wisdom found in Psalm 133. How good and pleasant it is when God's people live together in unity. While we tried to live in unity, it didn't always happen. It is my hope that more often than not, we were able to take ownership of our actions and apologize when we needed, because that's what stick-together families do. As you look to high school, I'd like to share a quote with you from an American industrial pioneer, Henry Ford. Coming together is a beginning. Staying together is progress, and working together is success. When you enter high school in August, remember that staying together and working together is where your true success will be found. That success will be deeply rooted in the support you give one another. I want to be candid with you, it won't always be easy. There will be moments of strife. There will be times when you need to say sorry and mend broken ties. But you can stick together if you commit to holding each other accountable. The unity you achieve will not only make you stronger as individuals, but also it will serve as a powerful example to your peers in our larger SFS community. In closing, I am incredibly proud of your efforts that you've made to become a united class. I look forward to watching you stay together and work together in high school to achieve far more than you ever could on your own. I wish you all the very best. Enjoy tonight's dinner dance, as it's a well-deserved celebration of the end of your middle school years. Thank you.
Zoe Allen. Mia Arjanova. Elizaveta Babic. Aisha Bajoria.
Sehi Sophia Ballin. Jihong Bang. Sohae Bang.
Chloe Brule. Lynn Burks. Lexis Frieden Kalimlim. Ethan Che. Adeline Chang. Anthony Chang.
Sejin Chun. Kyurin Cho. Inso Choi. Hyoin Francis Choi. Jiun Charlotte Choi. Justin Choi. Seoyeon Choi. Toby Choi. Yena Choi.
Eli Chun. Ian Chun.
Changyun Jung.
Michelle Chung. Mila Chung. Charles Stephen Colley. Augustina Kalasi Betia. Reese Cox. Julia Kremers. Jaden Cruz. Carolina Sofia Duarte Peixoto. Katarina Sofia Duarte Peixoto. Ari Chase Ernest Jr. Niven Isa. Roy Feather. Harry David Gartside. Keenan Gibbs.
영주 한. Isabella Ham.
Harrison Hammond. Ellie Hahn. Aaron Hahn.
태민 Max Han.
Anton Honeykamp.
Audrey Yuna Hong. 성은 로렌 허. 다엘 황.
Madeline Huang.
윤호 제이슨 황.
Dorothy Dolly Innes. Aditya Hemant Iyer. Sahana Narmada Iyer.
하준 매튜 장.
Carolyn G. Jaden Jun.
지수 강. 성요 강.
Ketan Kapoor. Aaron Kim. Evan Kim.
가현 Claire Kim.
Jenna Kim.
지안 Kim. 라율 엘라 킴.
Ryan Kim. Sean Kim Jr.
선웅 유진 킴. 태환 킴. 연우 헤일리 킴. 유주 킴.
Eugene Ko.
서영 코.
Christian Junhao Ko. Vikram Kohli.
리나 지윤 쿠. 그레이스 하연 권.
Aiden Lee.
형빈 브라이언 리.
Mason Jung Lee.
서진 에이미 리. 예진 유니스 리.
Annika Lee Pai. Tyen Irene Lee.
태령 릴리 림.
Lou Lozano. Ella Mesa Roshova. Jude Dean Michaels.
서준 민,
Nick Namaluko. Nolan Nielsen. Leo Nagami. Anna O.
재원 오,
Celine Park.
클로이 주희 파크,
Elizabeth Payne. Ida Petrick. Raghav Palaniwala. Rafael Quijada Jester. Ethan Quinn. James Rader. Iris Roderwall.
지유 류, 에스턴 재윤 림,
Christian Rojas Kaiser Han. William Ross.
에이든 가온 류, 아밀리아 류, 서원 페넬로피 류,
Sharia Sushant Sahasrabuddhe. Riley Scott.
희재 신, 예빈 손, 캐서린 혜린 송,
Bridget Timbrook. Augustus Tse. Victoria Sui. Quentin Van Hoof. Mats Van Hees.
Kate Jaeyeon Hwang.
Junmin Shu. Ritwik Yadav. Joshua Young.
David Kyuhyun Lee.
Renee Yu.
서정 Katie Yu.
Sarah Yoon. Gloria Zellner. Hanwen Vincent Zhang.
Good afternoon, class 2030. My name is Dr. Piotr Kosik, and I will be your high school principal next year. Grade 8. From now on, this is how we will refer to you, the class of 2030, because that's when you will be graduating, and it isn't so far away now. High school is the last stretch of your school journey, and it will go very fast. Before you know it, you'll be standing on the same stage, but in gowns. Our job in high school is to prepare you not only for university, but also for life beyond university. We'll ask you to become more independent and responsible, to speak up for yourself, and to open to new challenges and new friendships. Now is a very good time to ask yourself what you would like to achieve in the next 4 years and what kind of high school student you would like to be. High school is time to explore your passions, interests, expand your social groups. You have more freedom, no more trauma of uniforms, and lots of opportunities to change. But think carefully about what you're going to do with all these opportunities. You have more than 60 clubs to choose from, JV and varsity teams to join, countless arts and academic challenges to take on, and there will be more noodles, I promise. There will be also a chance to meet new people as many new students join grade 9. How are you going to welcome them into SFS community? I know that the high school is sometimes seen as something very difficult. You're probably excited, nervous to finally get started, but I think you should not be anxious. I know it is challenging, but it's also more complex, faster, and everything somehow becomes more time sensitive. But those are exactly the skills that you are ready to develop, so don't worry. Many students before you have transitioned well and excelled at SFS in many different ways. Can't wait to see what the class of 2030 achieves in the next 4 years. Class of 2030 officially welcome you to Seoul Foreign High School. See you in August.
As we conclude today's promotion ceremony, I'd like to share a few final thoughts with the middle school class of 2026. First, congratulations. Everyone here is very proud of you and your accomplishments and what you've done to get here. Ceremonies like this give us a chance to look to the future, but also look back. Think about the person that you have become over the last 3 years. So I'm going to start with a little nostalgia. Most of you were born probably 2011 or 2012. You grew up building Minecraft worlds, watching YouTube videos that your parents might not have understood, learning TikTok videos, surviving a global pandemic, which meant you were learning online in your bedrooms and still finding a way to thrive in middle school. You're taking a big step today, but your childhood is not yet over. One chapter of it is, and what a chapter it has been. You all have a voice, and that voice matters. Over the years, I've become convinced of one thing in schools. They're not shaped by buildings, it's the people inside of the schools that make a difference. They're shaped by the students who fill the hallways, lead the assemblies, compete on the courts and the fields, perform on stages, support their friends, ask questions, make us laugh, and make this place their home. At assemblies throughout the year, you've heard me say the same thing over and over. You have a voice, and that voice matters. Your ideas matter, your perspectives matter, your story matters. And when you choose your voice to lead, to encourage, to advocate for others, and to make your community better, you have the power to change the people and places around you. The middle school is different because of you. Each of you have left your mark and impacted the school. It is a different place now than it was 3 years ago. You've helped shape the culture of the school, and your impact will be felt far beyond your time there. You will make mistakes. My hope is that you leave middle school knowing that it's okay to fail. My hope is that you know mostly, and what the important thing is what to do when you fail. Because all of us will. Remember what we've tried to teach you in the middle school, to take responsibility, learn from your mistakes, repair and make things right when you can, and most importantly, keep moving forward. Because your mistakes do not define you, your response to the mistakes is what defines you. Your character is revealed in what you do after the mistake. Now, looking forward, in your lifetime alone, you've already watched the world change faster than most generations before you. It'll keep changing. Technology, opportunities, new challenges, but there are some things that will never change. Your character, your compassion, your courage, and your willingness to take care of the people around you. As you head into high school and beyond, I hope you continue to remember that that voice you have can make a difference. Use it wisely, use it courageously, use it to stand up for others and to build community. Use it to make a world a little better than you found it. And finally, in closing, congratulations, 8th grade. Thank you for being a part of the journey that we all share together and for letting us watch you go from 6th grade to 8th grade and becoming the young adults that you are. Thank you for helping shape the middle school. Now it's time to leave middle school and write your next chapter. And so families, friends, faculty, please join me one last time in congratulating the future high school senior graduating class of 2030. All right, students, you may be seated. You may be seated. I think I just messed up the big whoosh at the end. Sorry, Justin. Okay. So we are wrapping up the ceremony, and now it's time for the celebration. We're going to take some time for photos, but we have a process to do that. In order to make sure that everyone has an equitable amount of time for the photos, soon there's going to be the screen's going to come down, and we're going to see the list of the first 10 kids who are going to go to the second floor to take their photos. We ask that every... the Black Box Theater take your photos. And we ask that every family only takes 2 photos. And so you'll have your turn, take your 2 photos, and then move on. And then after those 10 go, the next 10 will be released. Once students have finished their photos, they should go to the high school for their celebration. Parents, you can leave and come back and pick them up at 9 p.m. All right. Anything else, Mr. Smith?
No, if they need to stretch their legs or
Yeah. Yeah, and so we do ask that the students stay in here and that the families, if at all possible, stay in here as you wait for your turn. However, we do know that you might need to stretch your legs and use the restrooms, which are outside in the hall over that way. Okay? Man, I do not know what this detail is. The restrooms we're going to use are on the second floor. The photos are in the Black Box Theater. All right, thank you. Restrooms out there, photos back there. High school is where you take your kids, pick them up at 9 o'clock. All right, and we're ready for the first group of 10. And I do believe it matches the first 10 here, right? Okay. From Zoe through Lexus. That's our first 10.